Hello everyone. I wanted to do a quick review on my Kuiu Bino harness pack, if you like. I've got a couple of trips coming up next year. I'm going to Africa, doing a bit of hunting. I'm also going over to New Zealand doing some hunting, and I decided my setup was just rubbish, being honest with you. So I've decided to invest a bit of money. I don't want to be flying halfway around the world and having equipment failures, and it's not a cheap experience, so that would make me very unhappy. However, anyway, the Bino harness, I've got to say, it's just absolute quality. I've also got the hydration pack that goes with it, which actually attaches to it, which is quite nice, which I'll do a separate review on. However, if you are looking at the Kuiu Bino harness, I just wanted to do a quick review. So it is extremely comfortable. It's absolutely great. When I compare it to one of the other Bino harnesses I've got, I honestly can't really tell you why it feels more comfortable. It just does. Just seems to fit me. It comes with some spacers for your binoculars, so that you can get a decent fit with it. It is waterproof, dustproof. It has a nice little magnetic opening lid to it with a sort of finger hole on it. Really easy just to get your binos out. And I like the fact it actually stays out of the way. Yes, it'll stay there if you want it to, but if you fold it again, it's absolutely going nowhere. It's just not in the way at all. Really easy to get your binos out, see what you're looking for, spotting game, etc. It is like a fleece line inside. It's never going to scratch your binos at all. And I like the fact that it comes with the spacers, so you're not having to kind of makeshift something to stuff in to make sure your binoculars are fitting nicely. And again, one hand operation. It's great. The top of it's like I'm not sure what material's in it, but it's stiff. So when you pull it back over, it holds its shape. And with the elastic, it must be like an elastic, although it feels it's rigid at the top with like an elastic at the side. It's so easy to operate. Then my other one wasn't. I had like an elastic loop, and it sort of hooked around a bit of plastic, and it was okay. It was a value one, so fine. Got me going, got me used to shooting. I'm a bow hunter, so got me used to shooting my bow with a bino harness on, which is something I recommend to anyone. Just getting used to having something here. Apologies, by the way, I've got COVID. It's a lovely day in the Lake District today, but unfortunately I feel like rubbish. COVID is something that I never thought I'd be mentioning again, but I am doing. It has a modular system to this, so you can buy separate packs that go on. I don't know if you can see this or not. The other thing I will say is I like the fact the clips are right at the front. One of my other bino harnesses, I was always struggling behind the back. Right at the front, dead easy to clip on and off. So it has like a plastic connector here that just allows you to slide up and down different modular systems to customize it to what you want to carry. This is great. My rangefinder fits in it perfectly. My iPhone fits in this pocket here, again fleece line, so if you've got any kind of small electricals you're putting in there, it's not going to scratch any of the screens or your lenses. I will be honest, one of my concerns at first, when I was first looking at this online, because this is plastic, where it connects, I thought, is that going to stand the test of time? And I will say, it is absolutely bomb-proof. I don't know what they've stitched it on with, but it is ridiculously strong. You're not going to break that at all out on the field. You're really not. It comes with a bullet holder that connects to the bottom. Again, you can customize your pack. As I've said, I'm a bow hunter, so I won't be using that, but it's a nice little touch if you are hunting with rifles, etc. It's mesh, doesn't get warm on my chest. I've tried it when it's been sunny, and it doesn't seem to aggravate me or get warm. It allows it to breathe on you. There's a frontal pocket, which would be good for keeping any licenses or any paperwork that you might need when you're hunting. Again, small pockets on the side, which can fit your rangefinder. I mean, my rangefinder fits in there, but I prefer to have it in here. It's easy to access. Again, there's another pocket at the back, which you can slide, well, whatever you want in, really. It's only thin, though, so it's not something that's going to be able to take, a load of accessories at the back that's on your chest. But you probably wouldn't want that at the end of the day, because it'd just be uncomfortable on your chest. This particular secondary pouch I've got, where I keep my rangefinder in, completely waterproof. You can see it on the zip. It's like a rubbery plastic. Plenty of room for, like I said, rangefinder, iPhones, whatever you want. The thing I like about this, again, it's all one hand. The zips feel quality. You know yourself. How many times have you bought something where the zips feel cheap and it kind of feels like it gets stuck and you're fighting with it? Again, it's made so it's all kind of one hand operation. When you're carrying other equipment, or you're picking up other stuff, or you might even be in a tree. You could be saddle hunting, whatever. You need your hands, don't you? But again, just one hand, I'm in. Really easy, great. I've not been sent this by Kuiu. I'm not been paid for this promotion, I will say. But every now and again, when I get something, I feel like it's quality. Especially when I know my own experiences. The internet is just a raft of information. Sometimes it's an overload. But I do have some buddies that are really sort of active hunters, probably more than I am, being honest. And I was speaking to them, and they just sort of said, you don't get much better. And I've got to say, I'm really impressed with it. It's not particularly cheap. I think it's about £150-60, something like that. Don't quote me on that. I know there's all different offers and sales and whatever. So it is a bit of an investment, but just feeling the quality of the material. I've got it in the Verdi colour even, sorry, I will say, but just feeling the quality of the material, it's not going to break anytime soon. It really isn't. And I will be doing further reviews once I'm out in the field with it properly. And I've got a few more trips. I can tell you how it kind of holds up, but I've been taken out on day shoots and various things, and it's absolutely held up to the task and more. So very, very happy with it. I've also got some Kuiu pants, a Kuiu jacket. I've gone a bit mad with it, really, but so I'm going to do reviews on it all, because, like I said, any type of hunting, or again, like I said, I'm a bow hunter, but it's expensive and it's an investment, and not all of us have money that we can just throw at things, and if it doesn't work, well, we don't care. It's what it is. It's expensive. So, as I've said, if I find something and I feel like it's worthwhile to do a review on it, I will do. I've had a bit of a break from my channel. There's only a few videos on it. I'm going to improve on that. Unfortunately, life, work, and all in between have got in the way. But I will be putting some more content on, and hopefully I can grow the channel. And I really want to put some of my hunting trip songs. I think it'd be interesting. I think it'd be interesting from the perspective of someone who maybe lives in a country where, for instance, bow hunting is illegal in the UK. So for me to be traveling abroad, I really want to show kind of, won't say all the hurdles, but all the kind of stuff you need to think about, what you need to do, traveling with your bow, etc., etc. Finding the right places to go, the right people, whatever companies that I've been in contact with, that I've arranged these hunting trips with, and I can give you an honest review on it and experience, because again, it's not cheap. So if there's something that I think is brilliant, I want to share it with you and hopefully save you some money along the way. But Kuiu Bino harness, absolutely 10 out of 10 for me. I can wear this thing all day long, and it just feels so comfortable. Really, really does. Cheers, guys, and make sure you like and subscribe, please, or put a comment on. Or if you have one of these, actually, and you've done something, or you've added something that you think is of benefit, I'll be doing a lot of spot and stalking, so if you think there's something I can add to this, it might help me, please just put it on. Put it on in the comments and I can have a look at it. It'd help me out. Thank you.